Hey everybody, welcome to Crafty Peep. The Crafty Edge, it was going to be her first time to be on her YouTube page. She is having some technical difficulties. Let me see why that is. There we go. So she is going to be coming up and splitting the screen with me if she is not too frazzled. Let's see. Okay. She'll be coming on momentarily. We just went to Mexican food with my fam. They are still there. I zoomed home so I could support the Crafty Edge. You are going to love her. She is also a sister over on Craft Around the Clock. So, but I will let her have this hour to show you her craft, and then I will show you my craft at 7. Or if she needs to 7:14 or 15 whenever she gets on here, that is fine with me. Y'all. Hi, Bethwyn. Hi, Lori. We have 4 dogs under this roof. OMG. I was going to try to do a video, a pre-recorded video for Craft Around the Clock TV. No, the garbage people came, then the post office people came, then Amazon came or something. It was crazy. So I just text Tracy. I said, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen today. Almost got all of my auction stuff out. I just talked to Jackie on the phone and she said, hey, I thought you went live at 6 and you're not live. I said, no, a new crafter is trying to come up. So she must be having some technical difficulties. And I was just parking my car. So, poor little thing. I remember I've been going live since January. So I've there she is. Okay. Let me give you the link. Just click on the link on Crafty Peep and you will be in the backstage. I'll let you up and we can split the screen and you can take her away. And don't feel rushed. You can have a full hour until 7:15. It might take you through Chrome or Google, I want to say, to be shown in the back room. My daughter made some banana bread. It smells amazing. I just could not believe how long it is taking me to get the auction items out and then the craft fair items that I sold online out. I still need to hear from Judy. And yes, and our daughter-in-law is allergic to nuts. So Crafty Edge, do you see the Crafty Peep, the StreamYard? You click on it and it should take you to either Google or Chrome, and then you'll be waiting backstage. I'll let you up. I think if Judy bought these at my auction, I don't have her, I just had her Facebook page, so I've left her a message. I've left a couple messages. I've sent out the invoices, so, woo! Okay. I hope y'all's day has been good. It's, Andrew went golfing with his dad, and he won $6 on a side bet, so he was pretty excited. I'm surprised he even brought his clubs down. Let me ask you. Whoops. Still have not found my Bodabra. Is that crazy? Judy Francis. Judy Francis, I need your address. So Abby was like, wait, when family's coming in town, can't you push these things back? I'm like, it's my event. So no, ma'am, I cannot. But that's why we came over here early. I only drank a half of a margarita. I worked all day. Nothing exciting. Bethwyn, what is the Crafty Edge's first name? Forget. But you will love her personality. She is, I think she calls her people sassy chicks for some reason. I'm thinking that. And she bakes. She loves baking. So she made coconut cream pie last week, her stuffing, and I forget what craft she made. I am trying. Oh, I love the name Beth. Like this. Put link in. After tonight. I know, right? There she is.
I can't get my stupid phone to go
Hey,
in there like
hey.
it's supposed to. Hang on, guys. This has been an absolute train wreck. Let me take my phone out of the case.
That is okay.
Hang on just a second. Oh, my lands. I have every form of technology known to man in this place. Did that work? Let me turn down the little light. It's a
You're
little bright.
on. You can have a full hour too, Beth.
That was
Don't
tough.
rush. You can have your full hour.
I can't hear you. Hang on. Oh, what in the world?
It doesn't say that your mic is muted.
Okay. Now I can hear you. Hi, Tammy.
Hi there, Beth. This is Beth with the Crafty Edge.
Sorry, guys. It has been a mess. A mess. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. How are you?
I just walked in.
They wanted to make me wait for 24 hours, which I wish they had told me that when I was trying for the last 5 days to get on here, but
yes, because they already let you set up the title.
I know. It's craziness. Can you hear me? I feel like I can't hear you very well.
Yes. Can you see the comments? Bethwyn, is she going to be able to see my comments? She just put your link in. Bethwyn, just put your link in.
My link.
Can you see comments? Yeah, you should be able to see comments.
Show.
Hit the.
Okay. Everyone can see and hear you. You're in the
top
show.
Right, maybe?
Where am I going to put my link in at?
We are all. What?
I don't see where to put my link in.
No, Bethwyn already did.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yep.
Good.
So you can just get started.
Okay.
I'm not here, but I can't. I can't take myself off the screen.
Planned, but since we don't have an hour now, we'll just
go
with this.
No. Go ahead and take your full hour.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yes, I'm on after you, and I don't need to be.
Okay. So here is what I was going to show you guys. I'm a big junker. I love to thrift. It's like probably my favorite pastime. I love buying craft supplies, actually probably more than, or at least as much as I like actually crafting. So I've got these gorgeous placemats. Aren't those so pretty?
Yes.
I paid $1 for these at a thrift store. And we're going to make a pillow out of this. And I have several other little things we're going to do along the way. So I'm not sure that you can see real well. I'm trying not to touch anything.
Yeah, you know how she can
wonky again.
Does she right click on her name, or can I right click on her name to?
Let me go down a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just going to take my glue gun and I'm going to match these up. And I'm going to go ahead and glue my poinsettias together. And then I'm going to leave a hole for, I got to figure out how to match them up. I had them matched up a minute ago. I'm going to glue them all together and they're going to be double-sided. And then I'm going to, now this thing is wonky. Man, I just can't win for losing here, people. Okay, I'm sorry. And then we're going to leave a small space to put the stuffing in. And then you'll have a double-sided pillow that you could throw under your Christmas tree. You can put in a chair. You can put it by your fireplace, wherever you feel like you want. And I'm going to leave this top section open. So I'm going to start in the back. And I'm just going to start going around my sides. I feel like that's just not very good to see, but I'll show you as we go along what I'm doing. So we just want to match it up and we want to just glue it down and hold that down in that second for a second and let it, oh, and be careful because you know that glue is hot. Mine is so hot. And I burn myself on a absolute regular basis.
Yes, me too.
Okay, so I'm just going to work it around and I'm going to leave myself a certain amount of section left. And I will show you guys what that's going to look like. Hopefully, I can get all this figured out and I'll get invited back. I didn't ruin it.
Yes, you will. You had it figured out
right next time.
Yes, but.
Okay, I'm just following along the edge. And I'm going to take my little poinsettia. I think is really the right way to say it. And we're just going to just get this glue. It's kind of coming out on the side, but that's okay. You know, the nice thing about glue is you can just pick it right off once it cools off. You want to make sure while you're gluing that you're keeping it as close to accurate as you can so that it looks like it's supposed to look. Okay, let me see. I'm going to pull this back a little bit and so I can move it over a smidge because it's not quite, I don't want it to show on any side of the, I don't know why it's not even on this side either. So we're going to take it off and start over, guys. Again, the nice thing about hot glue is it is not permanent. So if you mess it up, I want to make sure it's all exactly even. Now, the problem may be that these are not exactly the same.
Right.
Exactly the same. And if that's the case, which it looks like that might be the case. So it's not going to matter. We're just going to glue it like we want to get it glued. And then you're going to have one side that's going to look exactly like it's supposed to look. So just make sure that the one side doesn't show any thing you don't want it to. You want it to have as much covered. In fact, I'm wondering if we shouldn't just trim it so that it is even. How about that? You know, there's a solution to every problem. You just got to not give up. And that's the one thing I can say about Beth Edgman at the Crafty Edge. I don't really stop. Even if things go wonky, I am like a bulldog. I don't
Yay.
stop. I am going to keep on fighting until I get where I need to be, doing what I need to be doing. And if my craft comes out wonky, you know what? I just go with it. Because, you know, they're not going to always be perfect.
That's right.
Sometimes they're wonky. Sometimes they're not. You just got to go with the flow, guys. What do they say? Make lemons out of lemonade?
Yes.
Make lemonade out of lemons, I guess is what they say. All right. I'm just trimming up the little edges so that it doesn't be, so it's not wonky.
Every time you say that, reminds me of that.
Huh? Let me get this and make sure it's just right. And here's the deal. After we get it glued down, we can go back up and trim it if we want to. And here's the other thing. You can go put some tinsel around the edges. And I may have some that we may do that with. We'll see how we go. How it goes.
Phyllis is asking what the placemats are made out of.
I don't even know what time it is when I got started. So, Tammy, you'll have to keep me on my toes.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm taking you away from time with your son. I feel terrible.
That is fine. Phyllis wants to know what the placemats are made out of. like
I
plastic.
don't understand why I can't hear anything, and I don't see any comments, so I don't know what that's about. But oh well, I'm afraid to touch anything. We're gonna just leave it like it is. Maybe you can answer comments, Tammy, or tell me if I'm missing something.
Okay. You can hear me though, Beth?
I can barely hear you, but yes, I can hear you.
Hi, Thing One.
I don't know why it's not very loud.
Phyllis wants to know what the material is made out of. Is it a plastic?
It's kind of plastic. It's a thin plastic. It looks like this on this side. Does that help at all?
Yep.
And I mean, guys, the thing is this: when you're thrifting, you can find table placemats of every style. You see them all the time, or I do. I see them a lot. So don't get caught up on. It doesn't matter what kind of placemat it is. I have done pillows out of a ton of different styles of placemats. Now I'm going to go through. I see a hole back over here, so I'm just going to pop some glue down in there, and then you just push it down. It's so easy, guys. This is so simple.
Hi, Robin.
And it's such a great, and I mean, I was lucky because I found these, I mean, I feel like they're pretty great, these placemats. Yes. And to be honest, I had no clue what I was going to do with it. When I found it, I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to do something. I got to have them. Something great can come of those placemats. So I got them, and I was looking at them a little while ago, meaning earlier today, when I was getting all my stuff gathered up to go live tonight. And I was like, OMG, that's perfect to make a pillow out of. What a unique, fun pillow. And I don't know if y'all can tell. Do you see the glitter in there? It's got glitter in it. So they're very sparkly. Okay, so this is about the size of hole I'm leaving. Do you see how it's in there? And I'm just going to start stuffing it up with my stuffing. And I want to go into each poinsettia leaf and tuck, because it's not going to take, there's not a lot of room back in there. So it's not going to take a lot of it, but we want to get as much in there as we can. And you want to be gentle at this part because you don't want to pop open your glue.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I'm just going to keep stuffing.
Done that.
You see how it's just getting more stuffed and more stuffed, and look, it's more
that
looking
is so
3D.
Cute.
This is the kind of stuff that I do on my page, The Crafty Edge, and I just have my very first day of having a page on YouTube, a channel. I'm so excited.
Yay!
I'm definitely going to be doing more stuff on YouTube. I haven't done it. I've been only doing live since the beginning of October. So I'm really kind of fairly new at all of this. And I was trying to really get my toes wet and figure out what I was doing with Facebook before I ventured into anything else, because, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. So,
well, you'll have some new subscribers. I just
pretty nicely stuffed. Do you see how it's becoming 3D? Now, before I stuff any more in here, I'm going to go ahead and seal off one section of this and just leave a little window open. So let me go ahead and glue this one area down.
You'll be impressed.
I got your calendar
at the door.
After that is kind of dried for a second. I'm going to hold that down for a second.
Yes, when y'all get off,
Tammy, thank you for helping me so much today. It has been really, guys. It has been. I am so. Technology may be the death of me. I'm just saying, it is not my friend. Anybody that says you can teach an old dog new tricks, I don't know if they had to learn technology when they had that expression. They might not feel that way, Technology's hard. And I'm sure that it's not as hard as we make it, for those of us that are older. And
yes, our kids could just come in and
we should be wise enough to know not to mess with it. I don't know.
But the 24-hour thing happened to Christy 2 weeks in a row. So she had to come
say something.
The 2 week or the 24-hour thing happened to Christy for 2 weeks in a row. So she was able to go on YouTube channel.
I think these things just get wonky. They just get, they have a mind of their own, these social media platforms. I think that's their way of showing who's in control, you know?
Yeah, but it let you set up your title. That's the crazy part.
I wish
But
I had
when you
my,
sit with the last screen part, it looked like it was going to let you. Well, it did say enter studio this today when I was talking to you. But then when you sit with
yeah, I mean,
this
it
last
got me all
screenshot,
the way
it
in
said
and had it set up
record.
to go. So I don't understand if it was just going to let me do like 10 people and not, if I didn't push the live. I don't know. I never saw an option for
I
a
don't
live.
know.
So I just assumed that was just part of it. So don't get me to lying to you. I have no clue. Okay, guys, now I'm on the last part of this. So I'm going to take this around and I'm going to just put that down. And listen, there might be some holes that poke through that you miss when you're gluing. And those are they're pretty easy to go back in and just pop some glue into and hold down. But you know, with hot glue and plastic, you want to hold it for a second to make sure that it all gels together. But oh my gosh, guys, this is so stinking cute. Look at that 3D little pillow. It's stinking cute. Now I just got this little section open. I'm going to take a stick and I'm going to start poking my stuffing down further so I can stick some more stuffing in. And this process right here, at the end, you want to go slow and consistent because you can still get more in, but you don't want to be too violent with it because the glue is still kind of tacking up. If you get too medieval on it, it's liable to pop open. And believe me, you know, after today, anything can happen.
If you guys get a chance to get on
believe
Craft Around the
that.
Clock, Beth was on. Was it last week or the week before you were on and
I
made
hear
your
you? I hate that. What did you say?
Was it last week or the week before you made your coconut cream pie and your stuffing?
Yes, I made coconut cream pie and cornbread dressing on a live on Craft Around the Clock, and I had 2,500 views on that video, and 2 of them showed up on the Crafty Edge page. And I was like, well, I don't need 2 of those on there. I don't know why there are 2. And of course, I'm thrilled to death that 2,500 people have viewed it. And I think, well, I'm just going to delete one of them. I don't want 2 of them on the page. And I deleted the wrong one. And it was just gone. 2,500 follows. Like when you're just starting this, I mean, you understand Tammy, you get it. 2,500
Yes.
follows is a big deal.
Yes.
And let me just tell you, I talk about wanting to cry, man. I was devastated. So I thought that Craft Around the Clock was doing 2 weeks of cooking. And so anyway, I was like, well, I'll just redo it this week. And I did redo it this week on Craft Around the Clock. So if you want to know how I did not do the coconut cream pie, but I did do the cornbread dressing, and I made a biscuit cobbler, which is so easy and so good. And
Robin,
anyway,
I'm just painting up my wood so when I go on at 7:20. Robin said, "What's Tammy making?" And I'm just painting up my wood so you don't have to watch me paint my wood.
And I went back on and did it, but come to find out it was not cooking week again at the Craft Around the Clock. But you know what? It is what it is.
Your kitchen is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was, one side was clean and one side was a hot mess, girl.
Me too.
I was like, they were like, show us the rest. And I was like, yeah, not going to happen tonight, girls. Not going to happen today. I had dishes everywhere, and I had been cooking live for Craft Around the Clock. I also did sweet potatoes, and I did
those sweet potatoes on the marshmallow, right?
Yeah.
Wait, no, you didn't.
The one on the pineapples.
Yeah. Yes.
Rings. Yeah, I did that one too. My ex-husband's grandmother used to make that, and it's so good. Okay, guys, I'm just now closing the very end piece. Let me show you what it looks like. And there's going to be spots when you walk around it. When you flip around it, you want to check to see if you have any holes. And when you find those holes, so let me show you for instance. Do you see that hole right there? You just let me hold this till it gets tacky real quick. You just go back in, you take your stick that you've been working with, and you poke the stuffing a little in, because what happens is that stuffing is on the, it kind of gets in the middle of the glue, and it causes it not to adhere as well because it's sticking to the stuffing and not the material of whatever it is you're trying to glue together. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
So you want to kind of
Yes.
work around it. Oh, now something over here is popping. Let's take my stick, push it down.
And do you call your channel the girls
Sassy
Sassy
sisters?
Chicks?
My sassy sisters.
Sassy
I say I'm
sisters.
sassy and they're sassy. My sassy sisters, and I say spread the sass.
Very
so for
good.
SHARE. I don't know if you can say that on YouTube, but now I'm so trained
You
to spell
can.
share.
You can. Hey,
That's how I
Texas
do
Lassie,
it. No
I'm
matter
glad
when I
you're
ever say share
here.
again in the rest of my lifetime, I will spell it out probably forever until the end of time.
Yep,
I
you don't
really
have to talk in
get
code
that.
over
I'm
here.
not quite sure why they hate that word for us to say. I
Isn't
guess they
that
think we're
crazy?
pressuring people, or I'm not really sure, but I think it's silly. But it's their business. We're in there. We're playing in their playgrounds. I guess we got to do it.
Yes.
All right, guys. Is this adorable or what? Look at this precious cat.
Yes.
And how
And that was
easy
$2,
is that? It's so
right?
fun,
$1 a
and
piece.
it's so easy. I love it. I think that came out so stinking cute, and I would
Very
totally diamond dust it if it didn't already have so much bling on it. And I hate that y'all really can't see the bling.
Yeah, you
Or
can.
you say maybe you
Yeah,
can
you
right
can,
there.
yeah.
Anyway, I think that turned out adorable. So let me show you what else I had in mind. My friend made a joy sign. Her she's Pepper Rock Scissors is her page. She and I've been friends
I've
for
heard
50
of her.
years. And she took a ball from the Dollar Tree and she covered it in fabric and used that as the O, and then put a J and a Y on each side of it, which was
Cute.
absolutely adorable. Let me get my fabric. I forgot my fabric, guys. Hang on.
I
It's
love
just right
thinking
here.
outside
I'm right
the box.
here. All right. So I thought, since we're doing Christmas tree trimming, that I would take a ball and I would take, I'm telling you, Dollar Tree has the cutest garland. And I got this for $3, and I got the ball for $1, and I just hot glued the garland. And these will be so stinking cute shoved into the holes of your Christmas tree.
Oh,
so I
yes.
have gold and silver. So I'm going to make some gold ones, and then we're going to make a few with fabric. And I have this black and white stripes. I have diamonds.
Oh, I
and
love
have this
that.
gorgeous fabric right here with all the different, isn't that beautiful?
Where'd you get that?
So we'll wrap one with the ball, one of the balls with fabric. And these will be so easy to put in your tree. You know how you always in your Christmas tree, I have like a 9-foot tree, but, and some of the lights are out on it. So I really need to get a new tree. I probably won't do that this year, but maybe after Christmas I'll do it. I have a real hard time paying full price for a tree.
Yeah.
Or even 50% off. Oh gosh, guys. All right. This is what I was afraid of. Do you see what happened with the hot glue? It burnt a hole in my, that's okay. I was worried about that earlier. I have lots of balls. Never fear. I've got several. So the moral of the story is to barely do the glue on here. Don't get carried away. And I touched the hot glue with the tip of my glue gun. So I just did it again. Well,
do you have it on the lowest setting?
Let's see. We're down 2 balls.
Do you have it on the lowest setting?
I can do this for a minute or 2 more. So I'm not going to touch with my hot. Well, it's just not going to work, guys. My hot glue gun got too hot. Dadgummit. I did that earlier today, but let me turn my hot glue gun off. And let me know
what about Mod Podge?
More of those dollar balls. And I'll start cutting my material. And
Phyllis, put a picture on Crafty Creators.
We'll wrap one with material while we're waiting on the glue gun to thank God I got extra ones. I ran and got some extra ones just in case. So literally this one, all they had was the ones with the little knobbies on it. it doesn't matter because I'm going to
Yeah.
put these in fabric. So you're not going to be able to tell. And it wouldn't matter even if you wrap it. But you just want to take a section of material. And I mean, you could make these look like ornaments very easily. But look at how easy this is. So I'm going to make sure that I got enough to wrap it. And then you just pop them in your tree for fillers. How easy is that? And
Very
so cheap.
cute.
It's
Hi, Nancy.
so smart. Now, my friend didn't use it as a filler for her Christmas tree, but she did use it as an O for joy, the middle of joy. I'm going to use my pick and shears, and I'm going to make sure that I got enough to cover this ball so that I can show y'all. And then you just take it up with twine. Turn this around so I can get to it a little better. I got this. I make these really cool Santa wreaths, and I need to get to making one on live. I have not made one on live yet, and I need to get to. I'm going to miss my window of opportunity. It's crazy how you have so many Christmas ideas.
Yes.
And,
hey, soul
I'm scared
sister.
to death I'm not going to get them all made. Okay. This is another thing about this kind of stuff. You don't have to be exact. And I honestly, guys, that's way up my alley. I'm not a perfectionist.
Yay. That's why we're friends.
Kind of go with it. And I just want to love it. And if I love it, then that's all I really care about. The rest of it really is a non-point for me. Okay, so see how I just took all this up in here. You gather all this fabric, just like this around that ball. And look at this ball. And how adorable is this going to be? Just taken and shoved into the holes of your trees. I don't know about you, but I'm not a master tree spreader outer. I'm not great about spreading my leaf. The thing about me is I'm not a patient person. So I just want it up and done. And this is how bad of a not patient person I am. This last year, cleaned out a section in my garage to put my Christmas tree so I could leave it standing and not have to take it down because I want to keep, well, first of all, I didn't want to keep hauling it from the attic downstairs. And second of all, I just didn't want to mess with it. I want to be able to just to carry it in the house and be done. So when you do it like this, I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn it and twist it around. And then I'm going to take my twine and I'm going to wrap my twine around as many times as I need to. Just get it really good and tight. Let me take my scissors and cut my twine off. And I'm going to pull as tight as I can pull it and keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. And then you just tie it in a knot. And then you can cut the excess material off if you need to. But I'm not going to put my material to the back. I'm going to put the ball in like this. So I'm going to make sure that I have the ornaments going up like that. And I'm going to stick it in there. And that's what you're going to see in my Christmas tree.
Very cute.
And then I want to do a bunch of these. And if you have a glue gun, I guess I need to get one that has a temperature control. Mine is one of these Ryobis that's cordless.
Oh gosh, those are hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, and it's got one heat setting, and that is burn your finger to the 9th degree. So,
yes.
But how cute are these different? I mean, look how precious. You just pop them in. I mean, this is super, super easy, super fast, and such a quick, easy idea. And you get them at the Dollar Tree, guys. You cannot go wrong with that. Okay. Let's see if my glue gun will not break.
Hi, Tracy.
May run out of. But never fear. I've got other things we can do. If I've got 2 balls left, so let's just hope it does not pop it. I'm going to put a little. I'm scared to death putting glue on this bad boy. Kind of like my fingers. I'm scared to death that it'll. Okay, so that worked and didn't pop anything. Okay, so I take it at the end and I put it at the top, just like this. Make a little, just lay it on there and glue it. And then I take it around and then you just start working it around in a circle. So I do a little at a time. and just start working it around, and just till you get all the way down to the end of the ball. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And just press, 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 and just keep gluing around. Just keep on spinning it and twirling it until you get it completely covered all the way down to the bottom. Okay, I'm going to hold this on here just real quick just so that it will adhere to. Isn't that stinking cute?
Yes.
Look at that. So easy, guys. There's nothing that this is easy. There's no reason why anybody can't do this, and it's cheap. And the balls I found were the ones with the knobbies this time. I went to 2 different Dollar Trees, and so it doesn't matter whether they have the knobbies or they're without knobbies. It doesn't make one bit of a difference because we're covering it, so it doesn't matter. And some you don't have to worry about. Some of this is going to get caught up in the glue. That doesn't matter either. We're just twisting this bad boy around and just coating it all the way around. And then we'll just keep on going until we get it all the way done. Look at how cute that is. Is that just not stinking adorable?
Yes, I love it.
I'm going to make a bunch of gold ones. I do a lot of gold in my tree. So maybe on the section where the lights are out, that'll help with some of the fillers.
Phyllis said it would look good hanging outside in your trees too.
Because there's only thing more that I hate worse than fluffing the tree, and that's putting lights in a tree.
Yes.
I just don't even mess with it. And I bought that thing that you touch the light to see which one's out. Oh my Lanta, that is a hot mess too. So I can't do technology, and I can't mess with lights on Christmas trees. It's just not in my DNA workup. Just not. It just is not. Oh my lands, guys, look how adorable this is. I'm so obsessed with these. I don't know what. And I'm telling you guys, I have made a lot of candy canes out of garland from Hobby Lobby. And I have spent, I always get it, 50% off. But I'm going to tell you, this garland for $3 at Dollar Tree is just like that garland. It's every bit as good as that garland. They only have 3 colors, so you are limited. Like, you don't get the rose gold, and you don't get some of the white. I haven't seen white. But, so that would be the only downside. So you can use the Hobby Lobby garland if you feel like you need, rose gold or white or a different color that the Dollar Tree does not offer. But I feel like the Hobby Lobby is like $12.99, $13.99. I don't know. It's pretty expensive, even 50% off. You're getting a very good deal at the Dollar Tree. So, and I mean, it's obviously in the plus section, so you need to go to a Dollar Tree Plus. Because it's where they sell the more expensive items, which still are not very expensive, but oh my lands, I think this is stinking cute.
It is very cute. They said,
and I mean, Dollar Tree, I just bought some garland there too that wasn't the nice garland. It was the dollar garland. And I mean, it wasn't bad by any stretch, but I'll show y'all. I have some in my bag over here. It is candy cane and some with presents on it. There's so many options. I just wanted the big fluffy garland because that's what I like. Because I'm a blender and a fluffer, and I like, go big or go home kind of girl. So that's why. Look at how easy that is, and how stinking cute is that?
Very cute.
We're almost finished. Literally, this is all we have left. Is this? You can't even see. There's so much going on up there, but right here in this little spot right here, that's it. So we're gonna just get this wrapped up, and then we'll just cut off what we don't need. We'll just cut the end. So just push it down so that you're pushing it in. It's literally a circle. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna go do this on my page too, just to show everybody, because I think this is such a brilliant idea. You know, you always need, I don't know about y'all, but I always need some kind of fillers. And I'm a big pick person, so I do a lot of picks in my tree. I don't really do that many ornaments because I, again, am impatient and kind of lazy. And I can decorate my tree with a lot of picks really fast and really pretty. So I do put ornaments, but I don't do a ton of ornaments. I do a lot of more of floral. Look at that. And there you go. You've got the perfect little filler just to pop in anything, anywhere on that little tree. And you just shove it in the back and it just, and I mean, if nothing else, you can make your grandkids or kids pom-poms. I mean, they're adorable.
They are.
Something
Somebody
fun
said they'd
and
be
different.
cute hanging
And let me show
outside
you
on
the
their trees
colors.
too.
The gold, the green, and the, where did my gold go? Silver. I got gold, green, and silver. And it is good garland. Very good garland. Okay. Now let's move right along to something else. Let's see what else we got in our bag of tricks. All right, we're going to go back. How much time do we have?
About
6:53,
25
so
minutes.
to an hour. I'm probably
No, you're going to go to
15, 20 minutes
7:20.
in.
You're going to go to 7:20.
I got this at the Goodwill for $1.99, this tray. And I
Very
might have
cute.
even only paid half price for it. I kind of would be surprised if I paid $1.99 for this, but it's just a nice plastic tray.
Love it.
Serving tray. Like it probably came out of a restaurant or something. Maybe a server took it home. And look what this is. Look at this placemat I found. Where did he go?
So cute.
Is he adorable or
Yes.
what? So we're going to paint this tray real quick. And then we're going to glue him in. And then we're going to put some garland around him and make a hanging sign. Or, again, something you could put under your tree, beside your tree, on your fireplace, banister, whatever. Guys, it's a placemat. I also got this where I got, so I think I paid $1 for this too. At,
Wow.
At a thrift store. I did not get that at the Goodwill, but I did get it at a thrift store. Okay, I'm going to take my chalk paint and we are going to just chalk this up real quick. Let me get a brush. Actually, I think I'll use this brush. So we're just going to put our paint on here, get this thing painted up real fast. So did you have your Thanksgiving today, Tammy, or are y'all doing it tomorrow?
We're doing tomorrow at my sister's house. My son and his wife got in late last night, and then they went golfing today, and then we just went to Mexican food.
We are having a low-key Thanksgiving. Usually I have about 20 to 25 people. This year we are doing, I think I have 10 or 11, maybe 12 coming for dinner.
Were you able to freeze that the marshmallow pineapple stuff?
Do what?
Were you able to freeze those pineapple marshmallow?
No,
things?
I threw everything out because I'm an empty nester. I'm the only one home. I did take some dressing, the first dressing to my father-in-law. I made some chicken. They've been sick. They've had the COVID and they've actually had their shots and everything, but still got it. And
yes,
they were. So I took them some dressing and I made some baked chicken and took it to them. And then I had a little bit of it myself and then I threw it out. Then I sent the other thing of dressing home with my other daughter when she and her boyfriend came over. I'm like, y'all take this home. And they did. They took it home. So I'm sure they probably didn't eat all of it either. It was not near as much as I normally make. I normally make a big, huge pan, but I had it. But so now, yes, tomorrow I will be cooking dressing for the 3rd time in a week.
oh my gosh.
And I'm not going to do my sweet potato. I don't do my sweet potatoes that way every year. But it was just such a fun, different way that I figured people don't really normally do it. So I thought I would do it on live just for something fun. Maybe a little novelty, you know.
Looks yummy.
They're delicious. But I don't always want to work that hard, you know, not that it's that hard, but I usually cook 90% of the meal. So I'm getting a little better about delegating it. But my mom passed away about 12 years ago almost. I guess 12 years ago. What is 2021? So yeah, 12 years ago this last October. And, you know, she was kind of the matriarch, and now I'm the only daughter, and I've kind of got it all. So now I have to make everything, you know, so I'm trying to delegate. I'm not a very good delegator, but there's just certain things that she made that are just important to me to make, and I don't trust anybody else to do it. So I do it. But yeah, everybody typically comes to our house for Christmas and Thanksgiving. So, okay, guys, this is plastic, and I could have used something to bind the paint to the plastic, but chalk paint is usually pretty good about doing that. It will take 2 coats, but as you can see, that's not going to take me very long. So I'm just going to dry this coat a little bit, and then the next coat will adhere pretty nicely to it. So I'm just going to dry this real fast. I am using Waverly chalk paint because I have some and I need to get it used, but I am an affiliate for Plaster Paint Company, and that's what I prefer to use. And I really like that better, but I need to get this bottle of paint used, so I'm just going to try to get it used up. But I do not like it as well. But I loved Waverly before I found this other paint. It was my go-to paint for sure. And our Walmart in Oklahoma still carries it.
Ours does too. And
yours does?
And I'm a Plaid ambassador, so.
Oh, are you really? I tried to be a Plaid ambassador. I'm going to tell you something. I'm obsessed with that liquid leaf. That is one of my most favorite things to use next to Totally Dazzled. That liquid leaf is.
I just became an ambassador for them Friday.
I need to try. I looked it up and I emailed them and I never heard back from them.
Well, because you know Chris and Kathy.
Because God knows I go through the liquid leaf. Are they going to come out with something to replace that?
I don't know.
They say that's going away, but I can't imagine.
I think it might just go away.
Every crafter I know uses it. I can't even imagine that they would get rid of it. And I've got bottles and bottles of it stored up now because I'm scared to death I won't be able to get it.
Yep. That's how I'm with Waverly Antique Wax.
I use it a lot. A whole lot. And guys, I'm not a painter. Like this, that's not my niche. I don't mind painting something to recreate or repurpose it. But girls and guys, if guys are on here, I don't know. But I'm just telling you, painting is not my niche. It's not my thing. I don't hate it, but I'm just not like a professional or anything. I'm not, you know.
Me either.
My favorite thing is mixed media and repurposing and taking someone else's junk and making it. I like it. I like to think of it as like recycling. It's my version of recycling, you know.
Very good.
I give new life to things that are just going to be probably either thrown away or discarded. All right. I'm not going to get too caught up in this underneath part because the snowman's going to go down on top of this, so it's not going to make a difference. So, all right, let me get this dried. The biggest thing is around the edges, and I'm probably going to cover that up too. I just don't want the dark brown to shine through the placemat because I'll show you. This placemat is kind of, I mean, like I can see the light through it. It's not really holy, but it's kind of, you know, it's not covered completely. So I just want to make sure that once we get it down, it doesn't. Let me not get my hot glue painted. Get this dried, and then we'll glue that down. Tammy, were you supposed to go on after me? Is that the deal, or is there somebody else?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Taking up your time.
No, I don't care. Nope. Don't apologize. Hi, Carmen.
I'm sorry.
Do not apologize.
It's kind of fun to craft with somebody. I never get to craft with people.
Yeah.
I like it. Every once in a while, my friend Angela and I go together, but we don't get to go side by side. So we get, when we're together, we craft together, but
yay,
on our pages. But all right, I love chalk paint. Another thing, my favorite thing is just because it dries so fast. It's nice. All right. I'm all paranoid because, you know, I had a lady tell me that she loved everything about me, but she didn't love to watch me paint. So now I'm like, oh, I don't want to make people watch. It's not the fun part of it. Like, I get it. It's not the fun part of it, for sure. But, you know, sometimes you got to start. People want to see the progression of a project. They don't want to just see you say, okay, yeah, by the way, this is what I did. They want to actually see it. So it's just hard to make everybody happy. Thank God for replay.
Yes.
All right. That's pretty close to dry. All right. So I was going to show y'all this. I got these just now at the Dollar Tree. Aren't these the cutest little mugs? These would be so stinking cute to put.
Yeah.
Isn't that adorable?
Yes.
To put a pencil tree in, one of the bottled trees. I thought I had some in here, but I guess I could have sworn I brought some in, but I guess they're out in amongst the millions of craft spaces that I have throughout my house. My husband's like, girl, you're going to have to get a handle on your life. This is getting out of control.
Every husband of a crafter says that.
I know, right? He's like, this is kind of getting, you know, I think you're getting to be a hoarder. And I'm like, no, I'm not a hoarder. I know
my husband called me that last week.
Bad. Then you could say I was a hoarder, but I know it's bad. He goes, it looks like a flea market. I'm trying to clean my garage out and I haven't been able to get to it and get it finished. And I've got a bunch of stuff outside my garage that I got to go get back and put in the garage. And Randall goes, Beth, it looks like a flea market out here. It's embarrassing. And I'm like, nobody cares but you. He goes, well, yes, I care. So I guess I better get to getting that cleaned up after we get off of here. I'm going to have to go because now I got to get ready for Thanksgiving. I'm not going to have time to, okay, I just hot glued this in the center because it's too thick, I think, probably to decoupage, but it's good. And I'm going to tell you, there's a couple of little food stains on this, not anything major, but a smidge. How stinking cute is he going to be?
Oh, so cute.
Isn't he adorable? Okay, so now
yeah.
I'm going to dig through, now that I'm getting paint everywhere. Let me, first of all, see if I can find my wipies. And then I'm going to dig around and find my, I wish I had some white tinsel. I have the silver and I have the gold, but I don't have any white. Let me see what I got down here in my bag of tricks. I got all kinds of stuff laying around, so surely we can find something.
I think Chris takes the little snowman.
You could make a top hat. I just went to Kickabilly Christmas with Aaron. I don't know if you. It was so much.
She's my
fun.
inspiration.
Okay,
she's why I started
under my glue gun. Not a smart thing, girls. Don't do that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was in Atlanta, Georgia. Not Atlanta. It was in Savannah, Georgia. And it was honestly so much fun. I don't.
And they're coming to Waco next year?
Craft sticks. Do what?
She's coming to Waco next year?
I can't.
Is that where Hickabilly?
Saying, I'm sorry, what?
Is Hickabilly Christmas going to be in Waco next year? I heard.
She's talking about it being in Texas.
Good.
So I guess, I don't know for sure. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all quickly. I don't have straight craft sticks, of course, because, you know, that would be too easy. I mean, I have stuff running out my ears, and I don't know. But you take, these are wavy ones, so you don't want to use those, but you just take craft sticks and you glue them together, and you take another craft stick and glue it behind, and then you make them different, so smaller to shorter to shorter, you know, so you start smaller and work your way down until it's bigger. And then behind it, you go in and you break your craft stick and you glue it in the back, and then you paint it black, and you have made yourself a Santa hat. I can't do it to show you because I just have wavy sticks and they're funky and they aren't going to look right. So, we're not going to have a Santa hat, a snowman hat, I mean, but unless something else just pops out at me, which you never know around here, it could.
Bethwin said she saw your.
Actually, I might actually do that. Hang on just a second and I'll show you.
Bethwin saw your picture with Aaron on your Facebook page. She can't hear me, guys.
I'm trying to dig and see what all. Of course, I buy every color of tinsel, but I don't buy the right color of. I need white tinsel, and I don't have white. I have candy cane, but I don't want to make him candy cane. I have red and white in every color you can imagine, but I don't have any white. What a bummer. I do have this with red with the presents on it. No, that's not going to work. I don't want just red. Why is it never easy? Oh, I know what I have. Let me see if this will work. Hold on just a second. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, I've got this, if I can make it stick. The problem with this stuff is it's very hard to make cooperate. This is that ribbon that's real stiff that you get at Dollar Tree. You know, I mean, at Hobby Lobby. That would be perfect if it wasn't so wonky, but it just doesn't want to. Or we could do black and white. I've got some Totally Dazzle. We could probably, yeah, that's not going to work. What about my fur? I'm going to keep on going until I get there. Let me plug my phone in because I wasn't planning on using my phone. I didn't have a charge. Now this is probably going to make it really hard to hear. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me, Tammy. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
I have this fur ribbon. I don't like any of that. Let me see what else I got. I got crap everywhere, guys. So there's got to be something somewhere that will work. Oh, this might work. Some polka dot, black and white polka dot.
Yeah.
Ribbon. And it's little. I think I'm going to go for it. Really wasn't what I intended to use, but
thank you, Sandra.
Hey, you only live once, but now I'm worried I don't have enough of that. Yeah, would that not just be par for the course? There's some more just in case. All right. Clearly, I need to go shop for some ribbon. I feel like I do nothing but buy ribbon. Do you ever feel that way?
Yes.
We're almost out of time. Make sure you let me know when we're out of time. I'm just going to go for this little black.
You got 9 minutes.
Ribbon. So I'm just going to hot glue this ribbon around the edges all the way around.
Thank you, Nancy. You got some new subscribers, Beth.
Do what? I got some new subscribers.
You got new subscribers.
All right. Do we like the polka dot? I'm not thinking I love it. I don't love it, guys. We're just going to go for the tinsel, even though it's the wrong color. You know what? If anything goes these days, right? We can do whatever we want to do.
Yes, that's right.
I think that's what we're going to do right there. That's the ticket. I like big and festive, and Thank you so much for following me. If you went and followed me at the Crafty Edge, I immensely appreciate it. I am working very hard to get to 3,000 follows. We're about, I think, see, we're probably 500 away, maybe 600 away, 7. I don't know for
Yes,
sure.
go like her on YouTube
But
and Facebook, y'all.
we've worked hard, and I have a great group of women that have been a part of my community and that are there pretty much every night. Honestly, it's kind of amazes me how loyal people are so quick.
Yes.
And I'm super grateful for it. Now tell me, is that not stinking cute?
That is very cute.
I mean, I can't help it, guys. I'm from Texas. I like things big. What did they say? The bigger the hair, the closer to God. I mean,
That's
there's
right.
a lot to there's a lot to that. That is a true statement. Especially if you could see my
Phyllis.
80s hair in high school, man. Woo. My bangs could have probably touched heaven's door. It was quite disturbing, honestly, in so many ways. Oh my gosh, guys, is he stinking adorable or what?
Yes.
He is adorable. Again, shout out to Tammy. I'm so grateful. And is it Christy? Is your partner in this?
Yes. Hi,
Christy.
Casey.
Is it Christy
her
that you
craft
work with?
name is no, Christy. Yeah, Christy's Crafty
Christy.
Cottage.
I appreciate you guys
Crafty
asking
Edge,
me
Casey.
to do this, and I hope you'll ask me again. I've had so much fun.
We sure will.
I've wanted to be a part of an event for so long, and somebody finally asked, guys.
Yay! Yes, I saw you on Craft Around the Clock. I'm like,
oh,
I loved your personality.
Consider having me back.
Yes.
And hopefully I'll get the rest of that business figured out before we get there again.
You will.
Oh, my lands, guys. Look at the snowman. Is he stinking cute or what?
So cute.
Okay, and how easy to make a tag. First of all, I guess I should take the $1.99 tag off. And then I'm going to show y'all how to make a quick tag, and then we'll get off of here and let Tammy get to her time. And I appreciate
Sandra said, go big or go home.
I know you didn't have to do that.
Oh, no problem.
All right, guys. Basically, to make a quick tag back, and this is not really ideal because it's not probably going to be sturdy enough. I'm going to show you with this, but you're going to want to use a thicker piece of jute. This is probably too thick, but as you know, standard operating procedure, I don't have a lot of options, but we have some. We'll use this. Okay, I don't need all these beads. I'm going to figure out how much I do need. I got these at the Dollar Tree, and I'm telling you, I looked for a month. Once Erin posted that she found these beads, I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. Okay, this is about how much I'm going to use. I just cut off a section. I'm going to take some of these beads off. I'm going to wrap it back into a knot because I want them to not come off. And they are slippery little suckers, and they do come off quite easily. So I'm going to just keep tying some knots to keep these intact. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place them where you want your hanger to be. So I'm going to go back up there in just a second, but make sure you have always have some of these little popsicle sticks or craft sticks, whatever you want to call them. They are so nice to use. And I just pop them and break them. And then you want to glue these onto wherever you glue whatever you're trying to adhere, because they give extra, they'll hold more strength, and they'll give whatever you're gluing extra. So I want to make sure that I have my eyes where they are, where we can see them. I'm going to flip this over, and now I'm going to take my tray, and I'm just going to pop some glue, and I'm going to take a stick, and I'm going to lay it on where the string is. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And you want to try to get it as even as possible so that you're not wonky on your deal. Now, I just got that bead, so I'm going to move that up a little bit, and then I'm going to lay this down, and you're going to hold this and make sure that it adheres really nicely and gets sticky and tacky. And then it'll stay on there, and then you don't have to worry about losing your hanger. I'm not going to do too much, but you see, there he is. Isn't that stinking adorable?
Yes.
So stinking cute. I'm obsessed with him. So let's recap our little fillers for our tree. Just Dollar Tree balls, fabric from Joann's. This fabric is from Joann's. The garland is from Watch It Whistle, Dollar Tree, and then this is our adorable poinsettia pillow, and you can find these at thrift stores. I don't know about the poinsettias per se, but you can find the placemats all over. I found great placemats at Ross. I found them at Goodwills and thrift stores. And they're pretty inexpensive. I've even found I found a great runner that I made a pillow out of. And there's a video on my page if you want to go look it up. Out of a fall runner that was one of the most gorgeous runners I've ever seen. And I got it at CVS Pharmacy. Crazy.
Oh my God.
You just never know. Anyway, well, it's been such a pleasure to be here. I appreciate you so much, Tammy. And I hope you ask me back. And thank you guys for being here and watching.
Definitely
and taking your time to spend with me. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Crafty Peep. She could not hear me, so she couldn't hear what I was hear your comments. Hey, Jackie. Hi, Lav. Hi, Potter. Hi, Sandra. Sandra, your calendar, I guess it's out on the front porch, ready to get picked up. I was so happy with myself that I finally got those postage and out the door. See you in a few for Tammy. Oh, I guess you were talking to Beth, maybe. Start a new live. Oh, okay. So we'll go off and please come back right here. Bye.